to another episode of 101. We'll do a 101 football team predictions episode. And we'll be doing two teams, the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Kansas City Chiefs. And let's start with the Jaguars. Guys, let's go to predictions.
11-5, first in the AFC South, 2 seed in the playoffs.
Got 13-3, first in the AFC South and the 1 seed. So, why don't you think they can be the number 1 seed?
Because I don't think they can beat the Patriots the one game that they play each other. I know it is in Jacksonville, and Jacksonville, it's just not. There's some places like Seattle, and I'm trying to think, New Orleans. They're really hard to go in and play on the road. Jacksonville, they don't have a big, strong, outspoken fan base, so I don't think New England's going to have a problem going in there and beating them, really. So that's why I got them as the 2 seed.
I really like everything about the Jaguars right now. Blake Bortles, I don't know if you've heard this, but there's a story that came out that he's been throwing with pain for 2 years, all right? And he got that fixed this offseason, and now he's throwing a lot more accurately, according to reporters around the Jaguars camp, all right? So I'm really excited to see him play. The running game was effective with Fournette. They had the number 1 pass defense last year. Then they were number 2 in total defense, sacks, and interceptions. They do lose Aaron Colvin and Paul Puslesny, to the starters on that defense, but they can fix that. They got depth on defense.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no other significant losses. I think Jacksonville should return right where it left off. And yeah, I really like the Jaguars.
I mean, yeah, you said that the defense isn't going to have any problem. I think they are the best defense in football right now. So the season's going to depend on the offense, all right? And I think the offense was the reason they didn't get to the Super Bowl. I really do. Yeah, Fournette had a great rookie season last year, and he's got to perform at that level again this year if they want to make a deep playoff run. I'm a little bit worried that he's going to have another sophomore slump this year. You know, we see a lot of guys have it, so he's got to have as good of a season, if not better, than how he performed last year if they want to go deep. And Bortles, he doesn't have a whole lot of wide receivers to work with, so he's got to be the guy stepping up to make plays. And he's got the pain out of his hand. Is it his hand?
Yeah. Oh, it's his wrist.
Wrist.
Hand.
He's got all that pain out of his wrist that he's been playing with. So I think he will do better this year. But the offense has got to step up. You know, just be able to score and make plays. And if they do that, and the defense can stay dominant, Jacksonville's got a shot.
Now, reveal your predictions for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Alright, well, wait, no.
6-10, I think they'll go last in the AFC West, and no postseason.
7-9, second in the AFC West, and no playoffs. So, you got him 4th, really?
I don't like. Patrick Mahomes never impressed me in his years at Texas Tech, and their defense is just so mediocre and below average. So I don't like the Chiefs going to the playoffs like they did last year. I don't think they ever should have traded away Alex Smith. I know he's getting old, but this just wasn't the right time to trade him away.
This season is going to depend on Patrick Mahomes. I mean, if he doesn't produce, trading away a guy after you led the league in passer rating is going to seem like really bad move. I really like Andy Reid, though. He clearly saw something in Mahomes. And they got great weapons. But the defense. They're 28th in total defense and 29th in pass defense, and it's really going to drag the team down this year, all right? Even if Mahomes does produce.
I think defense was the reason they lost that playoff game against Tennessee.
They really didn't do anything to help the defense. They didn't make any significant additions. I don't see how how the defense is going to improve at all.
You said it all for me, man. I wish I could start going first on these because you seem to say everything I want to say. The Chiefs got Kareem Hunt, one of my favorite running backs in the league. I think he's the most underrated running back in the league. Tyreek Hill at wide receiver. I think he's another underrated wide receiver. And Travis Kelce, I think he's he might have the advantage over Gronk for being the best tight end in the NFL. I don't know. I really like him. So the offense is just a great unit. They're not going to be the problem. The defense rides on the shoulder. I mean, the season rides on the shoulders of the defense. If they can't, be effective, be dominant this year, the Chiefs have no shot at making the playoffs.
Thanks for watching One-on-One today. Make sure to subscribe and drop a like below. See you next time on One-on-One.
Comment how you think the Chiefs and Jaguars will do this season. Go Nationals.